Hey, hello. This is Herman and myself, Nelson. The third day, unfortunately, the last day of Directions North America. As you can see, we are at the airport, and airport not being only an airport but also a gambling environment. And we thought it was an interesting place to be starting this this update around from Microsoft and what we learned today around that. So Herman, I think we heard a lot about ISVs and Market Cloud Place today.
Yeah.
Maybe you can elaborate a little bit for the partners and what kind of impact it had, etc., etc. So
Yeah, it was a very interesting session we had about the cloud marketplace, which actually is a platform. So Microsoft is using a platform. They have over 1,000 people working on that new platform called the cloud marketplace, and there are actually two go-to-markets in it. One is AppSource, which really targets business users, so Dynamics 365, Power Apps, and so on. ISV solutions also on top of that, and then the Azure Marketplace, which is really targeting the professionals, so the people who want to order Azure.
yeah.
So what we learn is that Business Central will also be, of course, on the AppSource side of the cloud marketplace, targeting direct end customers. Customers can order their Dynamics 365 and ISV solution in a package, but also consultancy services together to it. But Microsoft told us that Business Central will not be on the first new versions of the marketplace on AppSource, but it will be available somewhere between now and 1 year. So Dynamics 365 will be available between now and 1 year.
Business Central.
Yeah, Business Central. Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's unclear if they will do the direct motion also from a billing side. So is Microsoft selling Dynamics 365 Business Central direct to end customer? It's still under discussion, what they told us.
Yeah, so that is indeed true. I think another point, and also very valuable for you as partners at QBS, is in the early adopter program. So we're working very close with Microsoft around the marketplace and also what they're releasing. So we are on top of everything and also understanding the impact around that for ourselves, of course, as QBS, from a distribution point of view, but also for our partners and how they would like to move on. I think a very good thought from Microsoft, which is also a little bit about the gambling and what to do with your solution moving forward. Because I think a lot of partners, but also ISVs, are struggling with this whole new motion and how to invest. So Microsoft created a very clear call to action, which they said evaluate the impact to your business model, because the business model will be changing for the VARs with IP and also for the ISVs. Think about optimizing your offers to take advantage of that investment, because again, the investment needs to be made because you need to go to extension, but then how to monetize it and how to make your ROI as quick as possible. Then get ready for the technical integration needed to support the transactable offers going forward. I think last but not least, if you are an ISV or VAR with IP, Herman and myself, we are working very hard with the team from QBS around the whole CSP motion, but also about the marketplace, because we think we have a unique ecosystem for our partners to leverage on that IP. So the marketplace, we're working now quite hard. Maybe you can explain a little bit the idea which we're doing around that for our partners and what impact it has.
I just explain you about AppSource. That is really targeting end customers.
Yeah.
The QBS marketplace is targeting resellers. So we are stepping in that gap, or in that white space, which Microsoft will never offer. So if you place the bet on the QBS marketplace, because it will be soon available. We are working with the latest ISVs on that. We talked to a lot of ISVs, and they are all interested.
Yeah. So they're all interested to sell via you guys, so that is really good, because it could open new markets, could also open new revenue streams moving forward. But I think what most important is also around the make and buy decision, because again, if you want to do it yourself, it will ask a considerable investment. And I know that a lot of VARs, but all ISVs with a lot of solutions are thinking about what to do with the IP and whether they want to invest moving forward, or replace that maybe with another ISP. So I think Herman and myself, we spoke around 20
ISP.
from US, which an appetite to move into Europe. I think the biggest challenge we have is the language in some of the countries, because everybody wants to go to the UK as a simple and easy motion. But we are working also with them to see how we can go to the Spanish-speaking, the German, Nordics, and also Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
So guys, keep an eye on it. We need to stop because I see the time is already moving very forward.
And people are starting to gamble over it.
Gambling over it, so the noise will be starting.
Yeah.
So please keep an eye on our communications around the Monday, 30 May. We will do a webinar with much more details and also questions if you have, which we can answer.
Hope to see you there.
Yes, and thank you for listening, and hopefully to see you on a webinar or maybe even at the QB Share. Have a pleasant day, and all the best, and goodbye from Las Vegas.
Yes.